morning. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. Jesus Christ, that must have been a shocker of an opening to the stream. Hello, how are all of you? Alright, so today is part 2 of ranking the Lone Wolf music albums. Today, we are looking at, in my opinion, the weirdest album that Sammy has ever made. Psychotic Memories, the namesake of the trilogy, which realistically it should be named differently. Like, I think it should be like the Lover and a Fighter trilogy, but 'tis what it is. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so, alright. Alright. So, I'm going to put my dinner in the microwave. And then, along with me is my handy-dandy list of songs, which is great. I actually have it more set up this time around than last night. So, I suggest we just get into this thing, because I'm very excited. I haven't actually looked back on these tracks, I don't think, in a long while. So it'll be nice to get a clear and concise idea of what I think of them again. So we're going to be starting with Psychotic Memories itself. I am very excited for the remaster, because this section, out of the snippet that I heard, Jesus Christ, it sounds so good. And like, having that as the first note in the album is just insane. It really starts off on a high point here. I mean, this song, in terms of just Sammy's musical journey, is so iconic. It's such a great song to look at when looking back at his material, because the first iteration of this was his very first original song, and one of his first songs that he ever did involving like YouTube content and music. So I really consider this like a Lone Wolf music, and Sammy in general, like a classic for me. This is one of the first songs he ever did. So crazy, when must my mind be broken? Why can't I just see? When will I just listen? When will I do it free? When will I get rid of the psycho inside of me? When will I stop the pain? When can I be released from these psychotic memories? And it goes hard too, like I've become so damn hated. A great addition that was made to the remaster was this specifically, these harmonies. Like, it creates a really, it definitely creates a punch, I think. Hold on. I've lost my mind! Why must I go crazy? Why must my life never again? Where will I get the psycho inside of me? Where will I settle? Where will I be released from these psychotic memories? Listens to Corpse. Bad guy, they don't care if I die. I try so hard to fight, my behavior's never right. For so long I'm trying to hide, now I feel like behind. I'm no longer kind, now my anger will unlock because I'm a psychotic mind! Such a great bridge, like, it's such a great section, man. Is as cold as stone. My sanity is what I no longer own. These are dark dreams that will not come down. Now I feel locked out and alone. What have I done? Save me! God, this song is just so good. This is one that I would definitely call one of Sammy's more timeless. Like, I could listen to this any day of the week and have any emotion and still be just hyped after listening to the song. It is a fantastic piece of music. That's a hard note to hit, like, and I absolutely commend Sammy for being able to, because holy shit, it's high. And then, fucking hell, yeah, key changes, man. Like, this album is something very special to me. I might be a little bit biased from, like, the emotional perspective of it, but there's no way in hell I'm being biased from the producer aspect.
Someone use and reject me again. Just let me be happy. Please.
So where does this song go? It goes into the it's an S tier. Psychotic Memories as a song is legitimately timeless to me. I think it's such a great example of how much Sammy has improved over the course of his career. There's something so excellent about it that it just makes me hyped every time I listen. Now, we move on to tracks that I am slightly less fond of. Namely, this one, Inside. Track 2. I feel a bit weird about this one. Like, it's alright. I don't know though. Apologies. I have an idea of where I'm putting this one, but I don't know yet. What I will say is that it has a decent vibe to it. I don't know how I feel about this one. Played, rejected, betrayed. I think I will give this song a B-. I like the vibes. Like, I love the feel of the track. What I don't particularly like is how on the nose the lyrics are, I guess. They're a bit too, you know, like I know it's supposed to be that, but they feel too simple. And I gotta just take it down for that. Also, the EQ, as I explained in the last live stream, the the de-esser, it needs to be activated. Um, Vocals need to be de-essed and less compressed. Sammy, I really hope that this track goes well in the remasters and gets revocaled. Like I want there to be this track redone vocally. I really hope that Sammy takes that into consideration because Inside is not exactly a saving grace vocally. There it sounds the vocals sound very young. Um, so I really hope that Sammy changes that in the this final edition of the remasters. Um, but yeah, let's move on to Breaking Point. I kind of like this one. Sammy may not think it's very good, but I like it. I think the reason why he doesn't like it, I think, is a bit unfair, because he said it resembles a song, which yeah, I can understand that, but that doesn't take away from what it is now. So I really like the synth work in this song. Like, I think a lot of what is done here is actually really good. The drum work in this song is actually really good. And I love the chorus. This song actually sounds really good. And you're oblivious and stupid months will know that there's no going back. You're just making it worse for me. This is my breaking point. Like, this one's a vibe. I think I know where I'm putting this one.
It's no big deal. That's already ought to tell them how I feel. I just want someone to trust and hold, or I have lost my crown. I'm closer than ever to my mind, working apart.
Why can't you comprehend my pain coming for? And you're oblivious and stupid minds will know that there's no going back. And you're just making it worse for me. This is my breaking point. I wonder how many takes that little rant part took. Because for me, and I didn't even get it like correctly, it took me a lot of takes to get that right. Or at least try to get it right. And then fucking key change, man. Like this series doesn't have a lot of them, but I think this one was deserved. Like, I really like this key change. Though I think it could have been, like, further in the album, maybe? Because Psychotic Memories had one that was just like a track ago. No, I can't take it anymore. Break. So where does that fit in my rankings? I've labeled it as an A-. I think that the way I'm going to go about this is that anything above like a solid A has to do something special without any faults. And I think that Breaking Point was almost there, because I think that while it is very good and it has that key change, it has that ranty section, which is just really weird. I also think the instrumental breaks lasted a little bit too long between the verses and the chorus. I think that needs to be shortened a little bit more. But other than that, Breaking Point is actually like a stellar track. I love it. Moving on to I Can Never Change. This is a weird one for me, and I'll say why.
Stress inside of me, I can't get rid of it anymore. Determination.
Number one, the vocals are way too loud.
All the horrible mistakes, all the nightmares the monster has made. All I wanted was all, but now the monster has wanna get rid of stress anymore. Now I'm broken down to the core. What have I done? Is there a way out? I don't wanna live in the stress and the doubt. I desire to perish, and yet I ask out, and I can't get myself out on the side. It's all my fault. I hurt everyone. I was manipulated by a dark someone. Now there's too much evil to face. I can run and I can never change.
chasing my downfall, hiding my shame until someone exposes it all. I cannot fight anymore. I'm too weak as I watch my tears pour. Now they all hate me. I just want them to see I don't mean any harm, and I don't need to tear anyone apart. What have I done? Is there a way out? I don't wanna live in the stress and the doubt. I'm tired of panic. I'm gonna ask out, and I can get myself out on the side. It's all my fault. I hurt everyone. I was manipulated by a dark someone. Now there's still much evil to face. I can run and I can never change. I can never change. Just when I thought I could be happy, I destroyed everyone's hopes and dreams. I broke the heart and broke my own. No, they all want me to be alone. I just want love and I don't want to cry. I just wanna kill this monster inside. Rumors in the fight, no hate my life. Now all I think about is dark thoughts, and all about all of the hope I have lost. I can't go back now, this is my fault. But no matter what, I can't lose it all. What have I done? Is there a way out? I don't wanna live in the stress and the doubt. I'm tired of panic. I'm gonna ask out, and I can get myself out on the side. It's all my fault. I hurt everyone. I was manipulated by a dying someone. Now there's still much evil to face. I can run and I can never change. I can never change. I can run and I can never change. I'm sorry I had you on, now I'll leave. But just promise me you'll never be like me.
So, this song, I have very mixed feelings about it. I don't know how to put this one, because I Can Never Change is definitely... It's not only weird to me in the sense that it's weird where it stands in the track list, but it's also weird in terms of the story, because it goes right next to Breaking Point, which I think is fantastic, and Lone Wolf, which is probably... I'll explain when I get to that one, but I think it's arguably one of the best that Sammy has ever done. But you have I Can Never Change, which is really weird in terms of how it's toned down next to these two giants of energy. So I don't know how to feel about it in terms of that. And then we have it in the story, because we know that Lulu, who is featured in the song, Lulu Gray, bless your heart, is the character of the ghost. And apparently in the story, this is her leading Chris's thoughts. Chris the Lone Wolf, by the way. And it's really interesting to me. But I'm kind of thinking, how does that fit in the story? Like, her leading him to think these thoughts when that's supposed to be the responsibility of the monster who hasn't been properly introduced yet. It's a little bit weird to me because of how that fits in. So I think for now, I'm going to give this track the same as I did Inside, with a B minus. And now we get to Lone Wolf. I fucking love this track. Not only as a listening experience, but a recording experience. This song was definitely one of the most involved I've ever been in a recording before. There's so much that makes this song just work. And it's awesome.
In the cold of the night,
Underneath the bright and shining stars, the moonlight shines on me. As I feel so torn apart, hunting on my own for my own prey. No one to lend a hand anymore. Rely on. I'm not the one they want to care for. Can you hear my howls? Can you hear calling for help? This cold dark forest, looking at the moon alone and broken, for a beggar soul to hold. But for now I remain as a lone wolf.
what's inside?
I already have this one set. Who am I kidding? Howling at the moon alone and broken. I can't be alone anymore. I cannot survive in the cold like this. Save me now. It wants to be free from this cage. Now hear me out. from this deadly monster within. Apologies. And escape this forest, for my patience is running down. To the forest, alone and broken. For now I remain as alone. Can you hear me calling for you? So pray to God you're not the prey. It's kill or be killed, and I will slay. So, where does this one fit in? S minus, same as Clown. I think this track is really good, but only a few tracks in the catalog of Lone Wolf music can measure up to songs like Psychotic Memories and Eternal Heartbreak at S tier. Only a few of them can ever come that close to me. We'll get to those, but I actually don't think there is another one in this album. I think Psychotic Memories is like the high point. But we're moving on to Monsters Awakening and Monster and Me, which I will be ranking as kind of the same song. So we're going to listen to them both and then rank them consecutively. Subtle violins in the background.
Now it is time I tell you a dark secret of mine, of how and why I act the way I've always.
Fun fact about this song, if you pitch shift it up, I believe it's 2 semitones, you get the melody of Going Under from Evanescence, which is, that was crazy when I figured that out. Like, I was like, whoa, that's kind of insane. I don't want this nightmare to last. I've suffered through so much and screamed through all this pain, and my demon begs for love, and it's driving me insane. I've cried so long for love. I need someone to set me free from this nightmare I've caused. I need someone to free the monster in me. Into apart. You will be with me. I need you to fix my broken heart. The more I'm alone, the more my anger and sadness show. I just need you to see. I need you to free the monster in me. But the wind always gets in the way. Something always gets in the way and gives me more anxiety. This is another one that needs to be redone vocally, I think. It sounds, again, very young, and it needs the edge that Sammy can offer in his music nowadays. Like, his vocal, you know, that vocal edge? This song definitely needs work done vocally. And you can also tell it wasn't done with the best mic. Just saying. I think the last time this was vocally updated was the remasters in 2019, I think. Or was it the remasters for the proper version in 2018? It might have been back then. So it could be that this has existed for 5 years without updates. Vocally, at least. For you,
I need you to help fix me before I crack and I die. When this fight and die, cried so long for love. I need you to set me free from this love. I need you to free myself.
show. I just need you to say, I need you to free the monster in me. And I will tear you apart. I love that part. I love that. Now it's time to break your heart. The more I can sing my psychotic song, and I will live on. So where does that fit in? I don't know, honestly. I think I'm going to put them both as B tier because they do what they need to do, but as I said, they need some vocal reworking. Monsters Awakening / Monster in Me. It needs vocal rework. Completely, I think. I think there's a lot in here that is good, but it just needs the extra edge. Now, this next one. Hiding. Good God. This song frustrates me. You probably know why.
In the crowd, afraid and lonely, and feeling left out. The sun is showing, but I just try to put up a smile so I don't get ridiculed through each mile I walk. God, what's my purpose? Why did you put me on this rock? Why am I too afraid to talk to everyone? I can't keep fighting while hiding. Oh, not crying. I guess I'm better off alone. I guess I'm. Look at me in the crowd, standing all alone, yet surrounded by so many people as the crowd continues to grow. Sick and tired of being ridiculed for what I love and do, and I just want to fit in, but they hate what I'm into. Love is my only escape.
This is why this song frustrates me. It is very, very out of Sammy's area of expertise. Not only that, but the vocals are very old. Like, this is like small boy Sammy singing this. And I think that if it was updated, it could work. But I have no idea if that could be the case even. This song is just weird. Hello, Oblivion! Though, Live and Learn is here, so it's not too bad. Like, the chorus is alright, but this song just doesn't work as a Lone Wolf Music song, I don't think. I think it was in a case where Sammy was experimenting with a lot of different styles of music, and it just didn't work in this case. I think the song could be reworked with the same chorus, but different verses entirely. Like that's try hard Sammy. Again, like, no flack to him. Like, props for trying something like this, but it did not work. This is probably ranked one of the lowest in the trilogy, probably. There's just something about this song that it's not your shining point, Sammy. Like, it's alright though. Like, as I said, the chorus, I think the chorus is a bop. Me on this rock, why am I too afraid to talk to everyone? I can't keep fighting while hiding. Like, I think this song is a good example of a learning experience. As I said, the vocals need a lot of reworking, and if that was done, it could potentially pass nowadays, but I don't know. It's also the fact that Liv's vocals are a bit... They haven't aged the best either. Like, this song was very early in Sammy's career, so it definitely needs a rework, I think.
I'm the reason why I'm so damn hated. It's because of who I am and all these nightmares I created. I'm feeling lonely and feeling left out. The sadness showing, but I just try to put up a smile so I don't get ridiculed through each night. God, what's my purpose? Why did you put me on this rock? Why am I too afraid to talk to everyone? I can't keep fighting while hiding. Abused and cheated and heartbroken and even a bad day. This is my fault, I'm alone. I guess I'm better off alone. I guess I'm better off hiding.
those parts were actually really good on Liv's part, I think. I think those parts, I don't necessarily need to see them redone, but maybe if she tried again on them, like, did a retake and compared it to the original, that could be interesting to see. So, Hiding. D tier. I do not like this song. Not only because it just doesn't fit, but it's too dated in its vocals. The instrumental kind of slaps. Like, the chorus instrumental is pretty hype, but not what I want in my lone wolf cup of tea. Not what I want there. Not the flavors that I need. We need different ingredients and flavors here. It's not what we want. But we are not listening to two of the songs that are here because we can't. Because of copyright. Yes, Hiding, Lone Wolf music, not suitable for daytime. But Dream On and Battle Scars, we cannot listen to either of these because they will get claimed and shut the stream down. Because that's how YouTube works nowadays with streams. And it sucks ass. So I'm going to label them. I'm going to rank them now. Dream On is a DA Games cover, and I think Sammy did pretty solid at it. I'm going to rank it as a B+. The fact that he even hit the high notes at the end of the bridge speaks volumes of his vocal talent. And Battle Scars is interesting because he actually changed the lyrics to Battle Scars to fit the theme of the Psychotic Memories trilogy. So I'm pretty impressed with those two. So Jesus Christ, yeah. Yeah, that'll fuck it up. So I'm actually going to rank Battle Scars at an A- for, not only doing the song incredibly well, but adding his own spin on it to make it fit the theme of the Psychotic Memories trilogy. I really like it. So that leads us to the song which doesn't really have a place here, in my opinion. I think this song could have easily been not included in the track list at all, or just discarded. This one, like no other. It was meant as a tribute to Will DA Games in the middle of 2018, which, as many people know, was the worst year of Will's life, as he stated. And I just don't feel like it belongs here. But it's an alright song. Like, it's incredible that Sammy decided to write a tribute to Will. I think that's just so genuine of him. But it doesn't fit here, I don't think. It's also a bit too wordy. Like, too many syllables in constant flow to almost keep track of. Like, the chorus is really hard to record. Like, I learned that the first time around. Like, it's not a bad song, it just doesn't fit here.
by your side. Many times there's on the belly and the beast called good. Your mind set the game on because you knew was right. They may ask for the same, but they don't know what you truly want. So tell them to fuck off.
Like that portion is so weird because it just doesn't fit with the song. Yeah. A couple of Sammy songs suffer from long chorus syndrome. Behind My Mask being one of them. And we'll get there. Oh, you bet we'll get there. I am not looking forward to that. Like, that flow is so weird. The flow of the words and the lyrics, very weird to me. Mistakes, trials, and errors. But the most hype part of this song, I swear to God, is right here. That goes to you, my friend. We are the Diamond Armada, and we shine till the end. Like, fuck, man. That's like a rallying cry for DA Games fans. Like, that's kind of hype. Not gonna lie. Like, that's some hype shit. I can commend it for that. No other. This part could have been gotten rid of.
The artist's heart is pure, as the artist is more important than what the artist makes.
Yeah.
Your heart can overcome negativity.
I've created several
And we're here to tell you what.
albums in the past before that have never really seen the light of day, and I don't want to talk about them. So, like no other. I think I'll put this song at C because it's not as deplorably bad, or not deplorable because there's only one track in the main Lone Wolf music lineup. I consider Lessons I've Learned not in the main Lone Wolf music lineup. That's why we are not talking about it. I only consider one Lone Wolf music song to be legitimately a mistake. So, and Like No Other is not that. And it's not as weird and wacky and out of place as Hiding. And Hiding isn't that track either, by the way. Don't mistake that. Hiding is not a bad song. Like, sure, it doesn't fit. Sure, it's not good, but it's not bad either. There is a song that we'll get to in the future that is, as a matter of fact, bad. But I think Like No Other is a very, like, middle ground track. Like, I also think it, like, has nothing to do with, like, the story. Like, it's very weird in terms of the narrative of Psychotic Memories. Like, where the fuck does this fit? I am confusion. As I said, we are not doing Battle Scars because copyright bullshit. But we are moving on to A Happier Past, which I have some things to say about it. And this is the end of the album. Interestingly enough, it doesn't feel like I've been here for that long. We might do a little bit of Lover and a Fighter tonight.
All the years, when was it good?
When did I end? This track had vocal reworks in the 2022 editions, which, not gonna lie, I like the vocal reworks. They add a little bit more flair, they add a little bit more emotion, and they add more of an element of that hopelessness because Sammy had just finished writing The World in My Eyes at this time, and songs like Exposure were in there, so it, and he also dealt with the Django Liam situation, which would have left him in like a state of hopelessness if you really think about it. So I can understand why this track in particular would have had vocal reworks. It really emphasizes the time period that it was written and revocalized. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I think I had one where I specifically referenced a few lyrics. Not my proudest moments, but anyway. And I like the different vocal effects used here too in comparison to the original. The original is really weird.
All my flaws, they studied close just to machine. Some can't forget my worst mistakes. Now I'm stuck with this bad name. All I plead is for those to forget my flaws. All I ask for is a new start. When was I so cheap? When was I a creep? I can't fix my broken heart. You may say I can fight it out, but I still face my downfall.
I love that. In the original, it was, but I still face my fall. But here, he said, but I still face my downfall. And, like, harkening back to Downfall in Disguise with that lyric, he's still facing the aftermath of the downfall, which I like that little detail. It's fun. Fun little thing for people who are paying attention. And I like that. The fade in from the muffled to the full sound. I really like that, and I want to know how you do it, because I can't understand how to do it.
Long ago, when I was normal, I showed my fragile heart. I should have took my leap to love happily, but instead my mind so tore me apart. Nothing there that you feel that I do. Oh, it's such a shame. I still can't fix myself even when I'm with you. I affect every smile for my hopes and dreams of being too straight through the travel wheels. I don't see my purpose for my life. All I pray, wished and hoped for is to go back
To a happier sticking by my side, but for now this is my goodbye. Until tomorrow when we look at Lover and a Fighter. I like this album. I like it a lot. I am ranking Happier Past at a B+. There are a couple things that I think could be changed. Compression, de-essing, but I do like it as a track, and it serves as a nice ending spot for the album. So where then do we go with the album ranking? Because we have amazing high points like Psychotic Memories, Lone Wolf, and Breaking Point, but we also have hilarious low points like Hiding. I think that through looking at it, I think it's only fitting to rank this album a solid standard B. I think this album is slightly less impactful, I guess, next to Downfall in Disguise, which has things like Clown, Eternal Heartbreak, Give Us a Try, and it serves as... I always give it sequel syndrome, or like number 2 in a trilogy syndrome, where it's not like it could be a lot better. It's overshadowed by the first and third, like the first and last in that trilogy. It's overshadowed by both of those in more ways than one, I think, because Lover and a Fighter, in my opinion, is one of Sammy's best albums. I think that's going to do it, actually, for this stream. So, if you like what you saw here, leave a like. Comment if you're seeing this as a VOD, because I'm going to be posting this as a YouTube VOD for people to see and comment on and all that happy jazz. I am very, very excited for the remasters. I hope that Sammy sees this and takes some advice, especially with the re-vocalizing, because holy shit, some of these tracks need it. My guy, please. Please. Just kidding. NPC goodbye way. So yeah, thank you for watching all the way through. If you have people who are seeing this in the future, and to you, Oblivion, for sticking by. I know you weren't here for all of it, but you were here for some of it, and that's more than a lot of people. So yeah, that was ranking the Psychotic Memories album. Interesting times. Peace. In due time. See ya. Bye-bye.